And here comes the perfect specimen to show us all how it's done on the perfect course.
Now the specimen probably wishing he'd spent more time on the treadmill and less time in front of the gym mirror. Have a look at him. He's going backwards. He's stumbling forwards. He's got no idea where he is, the specimen.
Oh, and the perfect wipeout for the perfect specimen. I doubt he's used to being in the pits, JB.
I agree, Josh, but he's back and onto it in a flash.
Oh, and look at him go! Looks like he's been at the gym. The gym beam, that is.
He's grasping at everything now. Up to the tube. And unloading. 1 in. 2. 3. 4. Oh, and the perfect 5. Specky time from the perfect spec.
And I think he'll need a good lie down after what was a very hard 1 minute and 45.
Now, if you thought this course was hard, you're right. And exactly how hard was illustrated by the count. After a series of stumbles, tumbles and mishaps, the count had to quit. So 4 down now and just 2 to go. Looking at the board, the perfect specimen's on task with the fastest time, followed by Skater Boy, then breakdancing Big Al with the count out of contention after failing to finish. Up to the treadmill now is Golden Guns Marissa Hootner.
Okay, we're moments away. Marissa is just stepping onto the treadmill. Can she beat the boys? I hope so.
So Kelly getting behind Golden Guns as she aims herself down the treadmill to take a shot at winning the $20,000.
Good to see the ladies getting behind each other out there, JB.
She's missing all of them.
And Kelly visibly upset with the sisterhood there.
Not quite gun barrel straight, Josh, but at last she approaches the tube. Feeling for it.
1, 2, 3. She's got 3 balls in there.
And she goes back for the next 2. She's racing against the clock now. Golden Guns just needs to get 2 balls in the barrel.
Tube, Brayshaw, tube.
And she fires truly. 1 final leap and she'll be home.
She's done it.
Indeed she has, and in the very good time of 2 minutes and 12 seconds.
She's second fastest so far, so she's safely into the wipeout zone, as is the perfect specimen and Skater Boy. With only 1 more to go, will the Big Cat eliminate breakdancing Big Al?
We're about to find out. Clearly, Big Cat intends to tame the treadmill so he can stay in the top 4. Big Cat has his first red ball now, and he's bounding ahead. At this point, it's all about the clock, Josh.
And if this tabby wants to qualify, he's going to have to keep it moving. He has all the balance and poise of a big cat, JB. In fact, he kind of looks like Garfield after a big night on the catnip. 2 in.
3 to go.
Big Cat being forced back by the pace of the treadmill.
Can he claw his way into the wipeout zone?
There's the 3rd. Big Cat taking shots from the tennis ball cannon. Oh, number 4's in now. This could mean curtains for breakdancing Big Al. And there's number 5, but he's down.
But wait, he catapults himself to his feet and manages to turn a catastrophe into a perfect victory.
Big Cat is through 2 minutes and 11 seconds, which means breakdancing Big Al is gone. So in the running we have the Big Cat Robbie Doyle, Skater Boy Chris Elder, Golden Guns Marissa Hootner, and the perfect specimen Seamus Rodden. They are through to the final round.
And that's where we're headed after the break, the wipeout zone. Who will win and who will wipe out Australia?
Welcome back to Wipeout Australia. We've seen 3 rounds of brutal thrills and spills, but that was all kid stuff. Now it's time to get serious.
That's right, James. $20,000 is on the line here. Unfortunately, that line comes at the end of this, the wipeout zone.
It all starts up in the tower with a drop-down killer serve.
Then contestants charge up the barrel run
and slide across the icy water wall.
Then things get really fun with a ride on the spinner, which this week is closed, meaning there's only 2 ways in and out.
Then it's a dance across the rolling log
and a bounce over the launch pads to the finish line.
4 contestants will step up. The fastest gets the cash.
The rest go home to heel. Our first brave soul is the Skater Boy Chris Elder.
Oh, man.
Skater Boy proved he wasn't a slacker on the qualifier, grabbed a cool grand winning the sweeper, but then barely got by the treadmill in 4th place.
The Skater Boy's off. some nice air off the jump.
Let's see that again, JB. Look, he doesn't even leave his seat. It's like he's glued to that thing.
Up to the barrels. This should be simple for the skater boy.
Look at him go. I swear he could be a professional barrel jumper.
To the water wall. Kelly keeping a close eye on the action.
He is owning that wall.
He's through the water wall, but now comes the tough part, the spinner. And this week, there are only 2 ways in and out.
Oh! And that's not one of them, JB.
Skater boy jumped a little late and gets locked out.
Lucky for him, the pool was open, though.
He tries again. And he's in. The good thing is these walls make it easier to stay on the spinner. Chris just needs to find a way out. Here he goes. Landing's perfect.
He's on. He's made it.
Skater boy has a solid time working right now, Josh. And I have to figure he'll do well on the rolling log.
Well, figuring never was your strong suit, James.
Chris psyching himself up with a scream. And he runs and slides and gets there. Oh, and then just moves right onto the launch pads.
These kids today don't have any patience, James.
On to platform 2. He's across. Hit the buzzer. Fantastic time. 3 minutes, 34 seconds.
I think he's excited.
It's a strong run, but will it stand up to the big cat, Robbie Doyle?
Let's see how the big cat prowled into the wipeout zone. Those cat-like reflexes gave him a second-place finish in the qualifier, took him into the top 5 of the sweeper, and another second-place finish on the dreadmill.
Let's watch the big cat pounce again. Down killer surf he goes. Oh, he also doesn't lose his tube.
You know, I think his secret is sinking those claws into thin air.
He'll need some grip as he heads up the barrels. Oh, he hits the deck. And again.
He's having a lot of trouble out there, looking very loopy.
One final barrel and he's at the wall. This part of the course shouldn't be a problem. And it isn't. Let's see how Robbie's 9 lives handle the 2 doors on the spinner.
Here he goes. And our cat is on the hot spin roof.
Now he just needs to make it off.
Oh, no! And this is why it's cruel to have cats declawed, JB. He just couldn't get a grip.
That fall's going to cost him a lot of time, which he cannot afford. He's back for a second try. And he's back on easy. Oh, but he slips back and falls through.
That is going to cost him.
Cost him? Look how he stretches out those drapes. Who's going to pay for that, Kelly?
Back on. Will it be third time lucky? It has to be. He's on. And he makes it.
But look at the clock, JB. Time is not on his side. He has one chance at this rolling log to stay in the money.
He goes fast. Oh, and falls big.
Well, the big cat doesn't land on his feet.
And he doesn't land in the money either. Time is up for the big cat. His run is done. So after 2 tries, Skater Boy is still the extreme king.
But we're not done yet. The perfect specimen Seamus Rodden and Golden Guns Marissa Hootner still have their shot.
The showdown continues when Wipeout